Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You join us here from Somerset as we kick off the 2024 Britball season. We've got one game. We've got Rushmore versus Portsmouth going on currently in the SFC1 Central. But as I've said, we are here in Somerset as we are tackling the Wyverns versus the Apache. Teb's here. I'm joined by former Wyvern himself, Jordan Vincent.
Hello there.
How are you doing? Are you looking forward to this game?
I'm looking very forward to this game. Last time I played for this team, played against Bristol twice. Lost both times, but the second game was much closer. So looking forward to...
So it's interesting that you say that. You lost both times. Since 2019, the Wyverns have matched up with the Apache 6 times and have only won once. The last Wyverns win against the Apache was the 7th of July 2019, almost half a decade between the Wyverns and beating the Apache, and that game finished 10-19. Now, you look at the scores of the Apache, it's always been a fairly contested game, apart from in the 21 season where it was a bit vague, but the Apache have beaten the Wyverns averagely by a difference of 19.6. Wow. But you're looking at these two teams last season. What was last season like for them? Now, the Apache, they're probably not going to be too happy with how they finished last year, 4-6. They were in a very tough div. However, the Wyverns, 7-1 in a division with Torbay and Cornwall. Obviously, we cannot forget the legendary trio of games that happened last year. They're probably the biggest Div 2 games to happen last year between the Wyverns and the Dreadnoughts. Dreadnoughts playing today against Rushmore as the captains walk out, and the Wyverns managed to win 2 out of 3 of those games, but in the third one in the playoffs, but losing to East Kent, who obviously went on to win the entire thing. Yes. But yeah, in the SFC 1 West, it's going to be a tricky one. If you look at the rundown, you look at the predictions for this week, seems to be, if I remember correctly, only Hatch has picked the Apache to come away with the victory today. Now, what do you think? I know I'm not going to try and get a score prediction off you just yet, but where do you think this game's going?
I'm going to go with a Somerset Wyvern team. They are on the up from winning promotion from Div 2 for the first time in their history going into Div 1. And an Apache side that didn't have the best of years last year, looking to prove the doubters wrong. Whereas Somerset have a lot of younger lads coming from the Exeter Demons playing today.
Obviously Exeter winning the Division 1 national title. So the Wyverns get their first win of the day. They win the toss. They will receive. We've got the officials as well. Amir Brooks, Dan Harris Davis is the umpire headlinesman, and it's Nathan Coates, line judge Dave Moore, back judge Francis Bevan, and centre judge Stuart Taberner.
It's going to be a good game, I reckon.
Always good. Tell you what, it feels like only yesterday we were covering Uniball, and the Britball 2024 season is now upon us, as we're going to have Tebs' first opening kick-off of the 2024 season, as the Apache are going to be kicking it. You've got 17
for the Somerset Wyverns returning.
And 48.
Ben Stringer and Oliver Murden as return men.
So here we go now. Looks like it's going to be 22. James Baines to kick it away for the Apache.
Got a bit of trouble with the ball.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the delay of this game. We had an under-19s game between the Northants Knights and the Somerset Wyverns. Fortunately, an injury in that game meant that this game has been pushed back by, looks like almost directly half an hour.
Oh, and we are live.
Here we go. The 2024 season is kicking off right now. Baines with a boot.
Off to number 17, catches it securely. Oh, that's in reverse to 48, who takes it out the middle. Tries to break it outside, but taken down by number 18.
And Jack Mountcastle there with the tackle on 48.
And here come the Somerset Wyvern offence, led by number 15, the quarterback for Somerset, Tom McFarlane, coming out to the play into the huddle. Very nice helmet he has on, I must say. And
Well, of
here
course
comes,
you'd say that.
I do love my helmets.
So here we go now.
Come out in a Queen's formation, twins to the left, single receiver, Tom Bowering to the right. And the first play of the game is a missed throw.
And Ben Cross there looked like he had a straight lane to the QB of the Wyverns. But no loss of yardage.
Incomplete pass on the very first play of the Somerset Wyverns season. Here comes Tom coming in.
There we go now. We'll say nice day in Taunton here, not much wind.
And we've got twins right with a single tighter end to the left. Oh, a motion from Tommy Weeks, formerly of the Plymouth Blitz.
Looking
And a
again.
pass straight down to Tommy, running up the sideline for a 8-yard gain.
I'm gonna say a
Oh,
9.
Is
no.
it a first down? What's happening?
No, it's not a first down. I was going to say, the referee did not pass that particular plinth. Yeah, and there you go. The referee's going to stop it to sort of figure out the chains there.
By the looks of things, it was, I would say, 8-yard gain.
Well, no, I think it's a 9-yard gain as the person on the chains did start to move,
Maybe thinking it was a first down.
thinking it was a first down. I personally think that's a 9-yard gain. But we're going to have a
I'll
look.
get a better
Unfortunately,
angle.
there are some Wyverns in the way.
Oh,
No.
it's about 3rd and 6?
No,
No, 3rd and 4, sorry, my
No.
bad. And we come out
No, it's like
double tight
it's like 3 yards. You know what you're talking about.
and run up the middle to Ross Hughes. And that is a stop for a 1-yard gain.
And Jonathan Edwards there, breaking up that run. Doesn't look like there's going to be any gain there. And we can hear that the punting unit for the Wyverns is coming on after one successful throw, but not getting the yards. What does that first drive tell you?
They can get the ball moving, just very unlucky with, I think, the spot of the ball. But it seems like they can get the ball moving.
Nice. Lee Hayden back to receive.
Punt from Tom.
Snap dribbled along the floor.
And to 27. Number 87
Going to be down
is
there.
down the ball. Number 87 is Ben Shaw. And here comes the Somerset Wyverns defence, led out by number 27, Daniel Lewis. They're one of the game day captains today, I believe.
So Apache's first offensive drive starting now.
Here they come out in what looks to be trips or tray. Yes,
And
Trey.
Trudgy in there, number 17.
Oh, it's empty, my bad. And a motion from number 7. Handing off to number 7, taking it outside. And great, missed tag from number 2, Sean Tapping. And a clear up tackle from 17.
And Luke Holloway is going to get some yardage. He's going to cross that 5-yard marker. Looks like it's going to be a gain of, I'm going to say 7. What do you think?
I'm going to go 6, just to be a bit different.
I've never liked you.
Thanks.
So 2nd and 3.
4.
It's difficult, isn't it?
It is.
I think 3.5. What do you
Oh,
think?
yeah, I'll agree.
3.5. Okay,
Come out with, it looks like pistol, back, twins to our left. And and a pass to number 16, who's been tackled down by number 17 once again.
And Calvert there. Let's see if that's going to be a loss of yardage for the Apache here. Yep, it's
Yep.
going to be a loss of...
Half a yard? Oh, he hasn't moved it. Half a yard?
It's difficult. When they start to move it, I get excited.
And then when they don't move it.
Then they don't move it.
And here we come out, Apache come out in... I can't see. Run up the middle once again to number 8. Oh, and a good tackle in from number 2, Sean. And it's going to produce a 4th down for the Bristol offence.
Okay, it seems as though, for me, I think we might have a game on our hands.
We do,
Very,
yeah.
very evenly matched. Obviously, Bristol managing. Did they get first down? No, they didn't get first down.
No
did they?
team got first down on
No.
their first drive, but yet again, it is the first drives for both teams on offence. So I'm sure they'll go back to their offensive coaches and come up with a solution.
And it seems to be that's Jack Waite, number 5, to kick it away.
Good, love a bit of Jack
Who's
Waite.
returning?
Number 48 out there to return,
That's a good
and
ball
he's
from
leaving
Waite.
it. Number 48 being Oliver Murden.
Taking a Somerset bounce there. Looks like it's going to peel out at about the 46, 47 yard line of the Wyverns.
And the second drive for the Somerset offence. Looking to produce on a all right first drive, I'd say.
Again, it seems to be very, very evenly
Match so far.
evenly found. Oh, here we go. Dan Found, Battle of the Found brothers. One on either. We looked at the roster. We saw there were a couple of Founds on there.
Yes, we
And
did.
It is a Battle of the Founds. I believe Connor Found for the Apache and Carl Found for
Yes, that's
the Wyverns.
And we've got a screen to Tommy. Oh, and he gets that in for a 9-yard gain.
It's going to be an interesting one. Shout out to all the Exeter Demons players and coaches on the Wyverns. There's a few of them.
Yeah.
I see some familiar faces, and they have to deal with me on the ground instead of up in the Exeter Towers. But
Oh, it's 2nd and about 2.5 maybe. Let's see where the ball's going to. They're going to give it back to number 88, Tommy Weeks.
good success on the screen.
And we're coming out in 11 formation. Tight end to the right, Tom Barring. An emotion from 88. And a gift to Ross Owen, and a stop in the backfield by the Apache defence, led by number 53.
Definitely number 53 there. Number 53, Josh Shepherd, and number 22, James Baines. James Baines' name's coming up a fair bit here, as that is going to put the Wyverns
Further back to
much further
third
back.
and 8 or 7, would you say?
7, I'm going to say 3rd and 7 here.
And here comes the Wyverns out in that 11 formation once again. Tom Barring to the right, number 88, Tommy Weeks to the left, and 87, Ben Shaw to the left as well. And it's a passing down to 87. He just drops it there.
I wouldn't say he drops it there, just slightly over his head, grazing the fingertips, I'd say.
Here comes the punting unit for Somerset.
Again, we're looking at this so far. Just potentially could be getting off that off-season rust.
Yes.
It very well could be. Obviously, they've had a layoff. Obviously, if you've had some extra demons or you've got some uni ball players, they've had some time. But just trying to get it all together in a game day scenario. As Lee Hayden is back to receive with 22.
Nice kick from number 14 there. Or was he going to pin it down on the 15-yard line, I'm going to say.
And a good old punt there. As the Apache are going to start,
Backed up in their own 20-yard line. The other, oh yes, full-size pitch.
You proud of yourself?
I am. And the Wyvern defence coming out versus the Bristol offence in a tray set. Let's pass. Up to, tipped by number 27, Dan Lewis. Nearly intercepted. That was a very risky play over the top from Fenn.
Wind's starting to pick up a little bit here in Taunton, in ye olde Victoria Park. Another first down that goes nowhere.
Bristol out again in the tray formation. A motion from 7. They're giving it to number 8. Being tackled down by number 2, Sean Tapping. Finished off by 28, Joe Southcott.
It's very good to have that momentum, but you need touches the floor in Brit Ball rules.
That is it.
That is it. That's Ed Green there. Looks like it's going to be a gain, but a very short one at that. It's going to bring up a third, and I'm going to say 8.
Yes, I agree with you on that one.
Third and 8, as we've got some children wrestling in the background.
Here come Bristol in a spread look with number 8 in the pistol formation in the backfield.
Oh, Dan found their dad, so he's got the battle of the Founds. Oh,
And a double count there. And Fenn strolling out, going to be eventually wrestled down by number 99 leading that charge, Ben Nation.
Looked like there was some space there, but the Wyverns just converging, bringing it all together, tackle it down, and it's going to be another
4th down.
4th down for the Apache, unless we've got a flag, which I
Can't see any laundry on the field.
sorry, I just saw Amir getting ready to do something. I saw Amir getting ready to get some action in.
And we've got the Apache punter unit led out again by number 5 Jack Waite.
And Waite is going to be starting, very far back, critical here.
We've got Oliver Murdin standing on the 40-yard line for Somerset to return in some fluorescent boots. And
Bit of a high snap.
Nearly blocked there.
Now, I'm going to say not a particularly great punt there from Waite, as that's going to...
On the...
Wyverns are going to be starting in the
very good position
in the Apache half.
It looks like around the... I can't tell. 44?
Well, you don't have to worry, because they'll tell you there. Looks like Waite's managed to split the 45 perfectly, but not in the half that he potentially would have liked.
No, not at all. And this is the 3rd drive for the Somerset offence coming up here.
And their best field position so far today. Can they get something out of it?
And we're back into this Queen's formation, number 85, Daniel Turney in the backfield. And the motion from Tommy. Giving it to Rosso and a bit of a counter, and then tackled down by 57, I believe.
I believe that's 51, Sean Nolan there. And that is going to bring 51. The Wyverns behind the sticks by a fair bit. That's going to be looking to me like a 2nd and 15, 14. Best field position so far for Somerset, and it's going backwards. What are you doing?
Struggling to stand because my knee hurts. Right.
Oh, my knee hurts. I can do that on stream. Okay, here we are.
Number 1 for Somerset is unfortunately on the sideline. And the pass, 15 looks for number 88, catches it.
He's got it.
Good catch. Tackled down by 22.
I'll tell you what, James Baines, proving to be the bane of the Somerset offence here.
Oh, and there you are, there's number 1. Lewis, number 1 has come on to the
Who is it?
Number 1 is, I believe, Tyler Johnson, and I'm correct. Play coming in from head coach Jack Mullins to 15.
Jack Mullins are obviously having his success at Exeter Demons this year. They've come away with a championship and promotion up to that Premiership. And who knows what that Premiership will look like as we await news on National League and things of that nature.
And we're coming out here with
3rd and 14, I'd say.
And a pass down to number 1. Ooh, nearly picked off by number 9.
Kieran Boyce there, almost getting his fingertips on that. But it's going to bring up a 4th and 14 now for the Wyverns.
And the Wyverns are going to punt.
It's punt again. Very evenly matched contest here today. Maybe people weren't expecting the Apache to be able to sort of match the Wyverns here, or even potentially even the flip side. Maybe people thinking the Wyverns wouldn't be able to match the Apache, but it seems to be,
very evenly matched team. Very evenly matched game so far.
Very, very technical, tactical game.
And a low snap. Oh no!
The ball's going.
And is he able to get it? Oh, a spin move.
And a spin move. And number
14 is on the run. Ooh, good hit from 46.
And 46, Souza there, absolutely smashing the punter there. Now it's interesting that we saw that, because whilst we were watching the under-19s game earlier, one of the Somerset Wyverns punter, bit of a bad snap, he managed to run it for a 1st down. It was absolutely
great
sensational.
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 And here we come out again, the Somerset defence.
Here we go, just because of where they started, the field position, not awful, not great.
And we're coming in a pro formation for the Apache with a tight end to our right.
Seems to be an audible going on.
There is Ed Green going back into the backfield instead of offset.
Trudging's trying to cook something up here.
And we have a stretch to number 8. Oh,
Wow.
Great hit by
What?
Sean.
I tell you what, that was a great textbook tackle there on Green.
That was
That is
very nice hit.
I tell you what, that is the sort of thing that they teach. They teach tackles like that. Gain of looking like half a yard. Chris Williams there, cheering on number 49. He was number 49. Extra running back.
We're coming out again in that same look as the play previous. Oh, and number 7 in motion. Or is he in the wrong spot?
Holloway's on the move.
And it's a pass to number 7.
Holloway's got it.
And he's been tackled down. I did not see who tackled
About
that.
31 there of the Wyverns managing to bring him down.
Richard Howlett.
There you go, Dan. You've got no idea what number Connor is, or Carl. So, where is he? So Connor found. So Connor is number 24 for the Apache.
And Carl found is number 83 for the Wyverns.
There we go.
It is a 3rd and 8.
I'm going to say a 3rd and 8 as well, Jordan.
Very
definitely.
good. And the Apache are coming out in twins to our left, with a receiver and a tight end to our right.
Looking
It's
for a
passing
throw.
play, look to his right in the middle. Oh, and it gets dropped.
It's dropped by number
89, I think. It's the tight end. 89, I think.
TJ Ajayi. They're dropping it. As we get another call of punt echoing around Victoria Park here today.
Yeah, got number 48 back to return once again.
Now, Waiton didn't manage to get the kick off particularly well last time. Can he put something a little bit deeper here? Maybe kicking it more towards the left-hand side of the field. A lot of his balls are going towards the right.
Maybe that's because of the wind.
There's
Oh,
no
another
wind.
bad snap.
Dribbler. Kick right.
And is 48 going to
Good
return this?
punt.
48's return this, going to our right. Missed tackle, and tackled down by 98 of the Apache.
I tell you what, making a couple men slip. There is a flag on the play,
There is.
as that's Chris Hutchinson there. He brings the punter to the floor, but what is the penalty? Where is the
Maybe offside or...
potentially? What are you guessing? We're about to find out.
That is very true.
It's not like it's like a murder mystery. We are about to find out.
Here he comes Amir.
I heard 10-yard penalty.
Holding. It's a penalty on the Wyverns.
Okay. Penalty on the Wyverns looks like holding. That's going to drag them back 10 yards.
So get some nice action shots in front of us.
Potentially, I'd say the Wyverns' worst field position of the day,
Yeah.
firing off of their best.
52 first quarter.
Beautiful.
Thank you, sir.
2 minutes 52 left in Q1.
And we have the Wyverns coming out. 2 receivers to the right in their Queen's formation. And it's a run to Ross up the middle for a
Gain of 1.
gain over yard.
Gain of 1 there for me.
What Somerset need to do is get some field position. And
Seems to be there's some success there when the field's being stretched, but these runs up the middle, they just aren't there. Dan Pell with some horrible words for you there.
yes, that is rain, not nice. Haven't squeaked at all yet.
You're good.
And
Yet being a key word there.
twins to the right, single receiver with a tight end to the left. 88 in motion, up the middle to Ross for a gain of 2 yards.
It seems to be like, normally when you want to have these run plays, you're going to be wanting a gain of 3, gain of 4, you know, matriculate the ball down the field, as we always say here. They just seems to be not getting it, as they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 now.
Indeed.
And it seems to be that like we've seen the Apache, we've seen the Wyverns in these situations so far today. Just doesn't seem to be able to get these long-yarded situations, especially when you see the Apache are probably going to be thinking this is definitely going to be a pass.
100 has to be a pass. And we're in a twins receivers to the left, tight end to the right with Tom Barron as the receiver on the right. And it is a pass to 88 to Tommy Weeks, and very close for a first down.
Looks like it's going to be just short there for the Wyverns.
Half a yard short.
Half a yard short there for the Wyverns. Great play though.
It was.
Managing to get it to his tight end, getting it just close. But obviously, when you're backed up into your half, like the Wyverns are, you're gonna have to kick it away.
And we've got a motion from number 8, Kieran Hopley. Much better snap and hold from the punter, and he boots that away. 46 chasing the ball. And that is downed by number 46, David May.
I would argue that that kick sounded better than it was.
Yes. It was a very nice sound.
Not that it wasn't a good kick, but it just sounded like it'd be an absolute hammer.
Oh, the sun's come out to play in Taunton. Very nice.
So here we go now. Apache back on, still 0-0. And don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, when we have some time, I will be giving you the score updates so far. Speaking of that, Andy Smith, the Cats 27, the Blitz 20 in the 3rd quarter.
That is a wow. That is a wow.
So here we go, Apache are going to be starting on, looks like their own 45.
And takes the ball. Passing play to number 5, Jack White, who hits down by Daniel Lewis.
Let's have a look at that. Jack White, the kicker, he's managed to get a good reception here. Oh, he's getting, I'm watching that go, and he looks like he's got about a 9-yarder there from Waite.
They're saying it's a first down.
Hang on. So the referees are just conferring, was that a first down from Waite? Yep, it's going to be a 2nd down.
It will be a second.
It's going to be a second. It's going to be a 2nd and 1. Waite was very, very close there.
We've got once again. Very weak whistle. Sorting out the chains again, and the seagull.
I'm talking about the seagulls. Again, ladies and gentlemen, you see there we've got a good audience here, I'd say, for a Britball game. First game of the Wyvern season. It's kick-off. I'm sure there's some people having some barbecues, and pubs will be flooded with Britball teams.
And we've got Jack Waite on our sideline with 2 in the backfield for Bristol.
There we go. It's going to be a run play, but just
and it's been stuffed by Dan Lewis, finished off by Kieran Hopley there.
Looks like that was Peter. Nope, that wasn't Peter Marchetti. That was
26.
Sean Griffin.
Oh, Sean Griffin.
Everyone knows Sean Griffin.
Yes.
A man from the era of the leather helmet.
And what is this? This is the end of the quarter.
So, end of Q1, and the one thing we can say about this game, even.
Yes, even Stevens.
No team has really given anything. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, very much even, completely even. I would say no team's really given it. I'd say the Wyverns potentially the throwing slightly better, but then that catch by Waite sort of puts it straight back. It's very, very difficult to really say
who's got the edge.
Who's got the edge. Yeah. You know, I know that I use the adage a lot of the old Madden meter, and as far as I'm concerned, this one is split directly down the middle.
I do agree with you on that one, Ted.
There's no one has got an edge here today. And it could very well be, could be a cheeky little 3-pointer game.
Oh.
We've seen one of these before. We've seen a couple of those before. Oh God, a safety game.
What about a 1-point safety?
No. If it's a 1-point safety game, I'll eat my car.
I will hold you to that. Oh wait, then we can't get back.
No, I'll eat my car when we get back.
Ah, lovely. And Bristol coming out in spread formation.
And it's going to be a 3rd and 5, I'm going to say here for the Apache. 16 in motion. Beat you to it. Bit of a low snap.
And a pass to 17, dropped by
Let's have another look at that.
dropped by 81.
Looked like it was right there.
And another punt from the Bristol unit.
Lewis Thomas there not managing to bring that ball in. As Waite, the man who made a very good catch, is going to be trying to kick it away now. Which way's the wind going?
That way.
That way. So now Waite will be kicking against the wind.
That is a gate.
Good snap.
High.
But number 2 for the Wyverns was basically right there. And that's a good kick from Waite.
It's gone for a touchback.
Furthest, but I mean, this was he's kicked it into the wind
for
his furthest kick of the day.
That is good leg power. And the Wyvern offense coming out again in their first drive of the second half.
Stop looking at it. You're not allowed to. No, I know. I'm just shuffling my papers, you. We need a touchdown first for a 1-point safety, so a 1-point game is impossible. Exactly, Jordan. Get done.
Fair enough.
You're right.
And motion again by 88.
Looks like there was a little jump there. There is a flag.
Oh, a fumble! And
thing is, though, again, our sideline official, I saw that flag jump. I saw the jump. I saw it with my laser-focused vision.
Who jumped?
Who jumped? Oh, good question. I'm going to tell you when they lined up, but I saw it. As a lineman myself, I could tell. I could feel.
You could feel the jump.
You have to point, don't you? Point.
Offside on the defence. That's good for the Somerset Wyverns.
So obviously, like, fumbled the ball. They did manage to recover it, but at the end of the day, they're going to be moving 5 yards.
So it will be a 2nd and 5. Looks like the fumble was covered at the line of scrimmage. Here we come out again. Somerset coming out with twins to our right in a Queen's formation once again.
High snap.
Pass to number 87,
wow.
Ben Shaw. Ooh! And number 6 coming away with the pass deflection there.
I haven't got one. Ladies and gentlemen, if you know who number 6 is for the Apache, then please let us know, because unless it's on this page. No, I don't. I've got no idea who made that, but that was a great break-up, but I don't have a number 6 on my page. So, whoever that was, good job.
And once again, coming out in twins to the right, tight end in for Wyverns. Another pass play to number 87, Ben Shaw, getting tackled by once again number 6 and finished by 51.
See, we've seen that screenplay work for the Wyverns. Sorry, for the Wyverns at least once today.
And that is a first down for the Wyverns, the first down of the game.
Joe calling Marcin number 6 apparently. That is good.
And we have
looking to see what's going on.
The chains once again needing to be tended to.
Okay.
And I believe that's the first down of the game. Oh no, it's not.
No, not the first down. Kelly Jones saying Archie and Bob Jones would like to wish their daddy Oliver good luck for his first game with his new team, the Bristol Apache. Saying that they love you. Very nice message.
Very sweet.
Very nice message.
Oliver.
I'm going to imagine that is number 61 for the Apache. Yes, I'm going to imagine that's number 61. Smells of barbecue hitting the nose here in Somerset.
It does. I don't see a barbecue. There might be the grill over by the pavilion in Taunton. Might get a burger at half time. And I think we're returning to play with the chains being sorted out. Maybe an issue with the clip.
Joe Collins, I'm an Apache player, gutted I'm not there with them today. Well, Joe, how do you think this game's going so far? Because me and John think this is absolutely dead even.
very much so.
For a fresh set of downs.
Oh, what a high snap!
It's going, it's
And
rolling
going,
back.
And it's rolling. Oh. And it's a...
Here we go. We have to wait for it.
It's...
And that looks like an Apache
ball on the 5 yard, under 5 yard line.
Here we go. High snaps going crazy, which has led to
a good field position for the Bristol Apache.
Now you've got to think that the Apache are going to walk away from this opportunity with some points.
Indeed.
Whether it be kicking, whether it be a touchdown. I'll tell you what, you know, we can definitely attest to this, both me and Jordan. Having subpar snaps can ruin a game.
It can indeed.
And we've potentially seen that here. We've seen some of the snaps already today. They've not been fantastic, but they've been there.
In a pro formation for Apache.
Jack Waite on the outside.
They've given it to Ed Green, who gets tackled for a gain, but not for how long. Second down and something.
That's very difficult to see, isn't it? Because that might be 5, or it might be closer.
It could be. The down marker is on the G marker, so that could be on the goal line. So it could be 2nd and goal from the 1. Trips left for the Apache.
Green in the backfield.
With number 89, 16 and 5 to Fens left. 14 to his right, and Jack Waite in motion. Throwing it out to number 5, Jack Waite, who goes in for the score.
Looks like a fumble though. It's going to be interesting, like that referee, I'm not sure.
It's a score.
No, there we go.
And that is the first touchdown of the Apache season, going to number 5, Jack Waite.
And it's going to be the first points of the game as well. And it seemed to be that again. Can you really say that the Apache was, that they fought for that?
No.
Can you really say that? It was a mistake. Again, these two teams are very, very evenly matched.
Indeed.
Don't get me wrong, it's good for the Apache to get on the board, but that was more of a mistake from the Wyverns.
To let Apache go ahead. And a kick there.
22.
And that is good.
At 22, James Baines puts it on the board as it's now 7-0 to the away side in the Bristol Apache. And as I've said, since 2019, the Wyverns have only beaten the Apache 1 time. That game was 10-19 to the Wyverns. But as you've got to say now, momentum has shifted to the Apache. Are they going to be able to capitalise on this momentum, put some more points aboard, and maybe just drive down the field just a little bit more sustained?
Or is this going to get the Wyverns offence a new leaf, a new chance to go down and put their own statement on the game and get a touchdown scoring drive to settle the scores once again?
That's his thing. It's the classic adage. You've got to lock it, haven't you?
Still a lot of ball to be played in this game, though.
Here we go. Baines kicking it away. Good ball, drifting left.
Over to number 48, who takes it.
Looks like they're going for that reverse.
I've lost the ball.
No, you haven't. It's still got him. Big old collision.
Excuse me.
Good return, though. Let's see where they're going to spot that.
On the 35-yard line, maybe?
Yeah,
no, on the 30.
On the 30. Good return. Can't complain.
Good return.
Can't complain with a return that goes to the 30.
And hopefully the snap for the Wyverns offence is much better than their last offensive snap, which caused the Apache to score that touchdown.
We'll put them in good field position. Didn't cause them to score. Yeah.
And we're out.
So here we go now. Can the Wyverns get it going?
It's a run. For a gain of about 4. That run was by number 82 for the Wyverns. Alex Rule. There with that carry for a 5-yard gain.
Well, I'll tell you what, a good old game there. But You have to think about it. Like, this game's been going for a while. You can count the first downs both these teams have had on one hand.
Yeah.
You know.
And Queen's formation once again. Throw to no one.
Just no one there.
We have result in a 3rd and 5 for Wyverns.
Because now if you're the Apache, you've got some breathing room now, I think. It's no longer this sort of a stalemate. It's been broken with an Apache, but because it was a Somerset mistake there, the Apache still need to work things over. I think these half-time adjustments are going to be mental. Done 5 now for the Wyverns.
Oh, and a false start there by number 62.
And the most important part of that entire whole sequence was the pointing.
Lee Phillips there with a false start.
Was the pointing from the Apache's D tackles, pointing at him to make sure the referee knows.
That it was the
Big,
false start.
big advocate for a point on an offside or a full start. As Jordan is doing something.
Getting a swig of water. Oh!
So that's going to be on the defence. Oh, the pointing did not work, and the Wyverns are going to get a first down.
That is a surprise.
So here we go, and the chains still need to move. Tell you what, I'd say there's definitely some rusty chains going on. So the Wyverns are going to be starting on their own 40.
And a motion from 88. And another motion from 98.
They're flipping all around the place.
And a ball to number 4. Oh, Tom Baring so close.
Let's have another look at that again. Fingertips just touching it. Just
Number
grasping
3
it.
there with a PD.
Rupert, I'll try and give you some scores. If you just give me 1 second, I'll have a look around the league. I do actually, if I recall correctly, that the Blitz were currently leading. I've got to do loads of things. Okay. Let me swap to newest. Uh, 26-0 is my most update score. Bit of a high snap.
And a roll out from 15. A low ball there to number 88.
Might just get it to the line of scrimmage again.
Judge on the far side is suggesting a 3-yard loss.
Oof.
Maybe it was best if he just dropped it there.
North Ants score. Don't think I've got a North Ants score. Cheetahs 12, Thrashers 10. Cats 27, Blitz 20. Blackhawks winning 17-0 as it stands. 14-14 for the Wolves of the Vikings. Clyde Valley Blackhawks lead 17-0. And in the battle for Kent, it seems as though the Mavericks are leading 14-6. Those are all the scores that I've got so far, guys.
QB coming out, pass play to number 87, just
And
thrown
just
above
over
his
the
head
head.
of Ben Shaw.
And it's going to be a 4th, and I'm going to say 11, 12.
Yes, and out once again comes the punting unit for Somerset.
I know it's fairly early to say because we've still got time in this second quarter, but half-time adjustments.
Established more of a running game from both teams, I'd say.
I think that that's completely fair.
And a bit of a low snap there for Tom. Boots it away. That's a good roll there.
And Lee Hayden's got it. And he's running with it.
Oh, good hit there from number 87, Ben Shaw, the long snapper making that tackle there.
So Hayden's going to bring that past the 30. But let's just see where exactly it's going to line up.
And the side judge on our sideline giving us an indication of 10 minutes and 5 seconds left in the half.
Beautiful. And that looks like it's going to be starting on the 41-yard line of the Apache. You'd love to see like just a big breakaway play here. We've not seen anything sensational has not been uttered by me today.
And another pro set here. And they're giving it to number 26, Sean Griff, who's taken up for a gain of 8.
Gain of 8. Gain of 6. Stop saying that. Wait until the thing's down, you silly man. Good attempt on the run play there.
Trips to the right hand, number 14, 24 and 7.
Green in the backfield for the Apache.
Getting talking to by Fen there, maybe the play's going towards him. And, oh, is this going to be the breakaway play we've been looking for? No, he gets tackled down by number 8, Kieran Hopley.
Now, it did look like there was a mistake there from just how much the QB was waiting for a running back to be there. But at the end of the day, it's a first down Apache.
First down. Any way to get a first down. Coach Gary Gardner there giving some instructions to his players.
As the Apache are going to be starting now in the Wyverns half of the field.
Got trips once again for Apache. And this time the ball gets given to Ed Green.
Going to be a 3 or 4 there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that prediction of the 4. John's saying they need to lock in.
They do need to lock in both teams. Here comes Fen coming into the Bristol huddle.
It's one of those things where in a stalemate like this, it really is all about the offense changing because the defense, both defenses, have been absolutely sensational so far today.
Trips once again, they're liking this trip set once again. And a pass to number 7. Gets tackled down by number 28, Joe Southcott.
And Holloway brings the ball in. Let's see how many yards he's got. I don't think it's going to be a first down. Maybe even a gain of just 1. 3rd and 5 for the Apache. They're going to want to bring weight in as a receiver, not as a punter.
And they have not done that. They've got 2 running backs to the backfield.
And they've got Ryan Langstone, oh Lord, on the far side.
And they're giving it as an outside handoff to number 8. Who breaks it? Who breaks it?
Oh, Green is going. This is the breakaway play.
That is what you needed right there.
The Apache need.
Is it a score?
And it's going to be a touchdown. See, that is exactly what the Apache need. We were waiting for that big score, that big play. And it's going the way of the Apache so far. One mistake from the Wyverns has led them to 1 score. And now Green takes it in for this one.
As the breakaway play.
Just breaking free. Soaring.
And flying.
Score now reads 13-0 to the Apache.
And the touchdown scorer is in the field goal formation. As a wing back.
Baines looking to kick it through. He was successful last time. Can he be successful again? Perfect, splitting it down the middle. 14-0 to the Apache. Now that was just a play that was, you could feel it bubbling.
Yes, you
could.
A
play of that nature was bubbling. For both teams, though I would say Green at running back for the Apache has had a bit more success.
He has indeed. That is the best, longest play of the game, I want to say.
Oh, 100%. 100% longest play of the game so far.
And here comes both teams ready for kick-off.
Baines looking to kick it away. The thing is, it's just on offense. The Somerset still very much in this. Still a lot of football left to play. But again, it's going to take to half-time. Giving some adjustments here. For their first time up in Division 1. As the sun is beating down on my head here in Taunton. And a great kick from Baines.
I'd have been taken in by number 17. He was giving the ball to number 48, going up the Bristol sideline. Nice little run there, tackled down by number 18 of the Apache. Oh, and a bit of afters maybe. No.
I mean, there's going to be a bit of afters when the game's so evenly matched and there's stalemate, especially now that the Apache have definitely broken it with that big score from Green. Didn't think it would be that hard, if I'm completely honest.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
You can explain to the people at home what you've just done.
No, I just thought it was going to be quite, not gentle, but I thought it was going to be a bit softer than that.
And the Somerset offence coming out in their Queen's formation. Number 40 is the new receiver to the sideline closest to us. Liam McDermott there.
Looks like they're going to be starting on their own.
Another high snap that has been taken up by number 1 Tyler Johnson. A bit of trouble with snapping.
You need to get your snaps under control. My experience, get some grass, just rub it on your hands, get that tacked in there.
You've stolen that from Aaron Rodgers, haven't you?
No, because he plays quarterback. You get the tack, it gives it a little bit of... I tried pouring Coca-Cola on my hands once. Get away from me.
And here comes the Somerset offence in a second and about 18, I would like to say.
No, not second and 18. That's going to be second and 15, 16. Not looking good for them.
Pass again from number 15 down to number 88, Tommy Weeks. And that is an incomplete pass. Yeah. Very good effort though.
Especially when you're throwing it into the wind now, it's giving that ball a little bit of extra loft.
Yes.
Thank you, mate.
Third down here for the Somerset offence.
Still in that deep behind the stick situation here.
Could this be the play where they get a breakaway play taking it to the house?
It very well could be, because it's going to have to be a pass here.
Oh, it's a run! Outside run, Ross takes it there for a couple-yard gain.
And Josh Shepherd there on the tackle. And obviously the punting unit for the Wyverns is coming on now.
Yes, you have to punt in this situation. Ooh, a bit of chill now. The wind coming on the back of my neck. Low snap there once again. High kick there for Tom. And taking a Somerset roll there to the 19-yard line of the Bristol territory. Four minutes, 5 left in the half.
4:45.
Thank you, sir.
Coach James has got all 3 timeouts.
Thank you, sir.
So with all 3 timeouts for both squads.
And we've got Twins right with 81 and 10. And Jack White, single receiver to the left. And the ball as a pass play to the floor to number 81. Second and 10 on the Somerset. Oh, that's what they're at the 20-yard line. Here comes number 5, Jack White, as the single receiver.
Let's wind that out a little bit. Sorry, there's one. Blitz B32, Norwich Devils 0. Ooh. That's a bit of a surprise.
That's a motion from 16. Oh, and Fenn sensing the pressure to taken out there. First tapped there by number 67 of Somerset and finished off by Kieran Hopley. Tackle initiated by Owen Tuthill. With an Exeter Demons, how it showing the player pool they have created, they have gained from Exeter this year, Somerset have. And coming out here in spread.
Big 3rd and 6, 7 I'd say. Number 2 with a run to start there for the Wyverns.
And roll out by Fenn into
Flag
Jack
in the
Waite.
backfield.
Tackled down by 28.
There you go, flag in the backfield. Number 2 had a free run there. Jack Waite with another good
Receiving.
catch.
There you go.
Not great for the Apache. Having a good play there from Waite again. And now that ball is going to be coming back to their 14-yard line, and that's going to bring up a big,
Third down, very big third down.
I'm going to say a 3rd and 16.
I would agree with that one, yeah.
3rd and 16.
Yeah. 3 minutes 20 to go in the half, ladies and gentlemen.
Previous one, the Wyverns would love to get the ball back for one more drive, try and put some points on the board going into the half.
Oh, and a false start there from number 89.
And that was a very, very big false start there, and the Apache are going even further back. And we're making sure that we're aware of it. Again, we've seen some of the long snaps for both squads not be great. So, you know, do you really want to put Jack Waite in a position backed up? Obviously, they didn't want to be there so far, so it looks like it's going to be a 3rd and 21 now for
very
the
long.
Apache.
I'd play it safe, just hand the ball off to Ed. Get some yards for Jack to punt it away. Being hurried up here by Amir. Trips to our sideline. And a low snap there from...
Fenn's got to run it.
Oh!
And that was close to being another breakaway
81
play
there.
for Louis Thomas.
He has to be disappointed with that one.
So the punting unit for the Apache got to come on now. As that ball is set on the Apache's own 9-yard line.
Do we have a risk of a snap over the head of Jack,
It
resulting in safety?
very well could be, especially the wind is blowing in that direction if it catches the ball potentially.
And they're late.
Oh,
As Ashton, Ashley, oh no!
He's going! Oh my lord, and number 75! I don't know if that was supposed to happen, but it certainly did. We were talking about that ball going somewhere, and it goes. And that ball goes into the hands of Ash Huggins. What? We knew the man used to be a running back. He was running that ball, and that's a 1st down Apache. 2-minute warning now here in Taunton. Somerset 0, Apache 14.
I cannot get over that. What just happened?
As Huggins has now maybe potentially prevented the Wyverns from getting another crack at it before the end of the half. And remember, the Apache will be receiving the ball after the half-time break.
Unfortunately, that brings out the Somerset defence again.
And Ash number 75 there, the left tackle. Putting on, I tell you what, if you're looking at, I think maybe potentially behind Ed, potentially the leading rusher of the Apache so far today.
Yes. That was a 20-plus yard gain, I would like to say. And a roll out here from Fenn. A throw to... Oh! A throw to aims at 16, but 17 for the Wyverns there. Very close with a diving interception.
Very close. Good little replay there. And you can tell Huggins' hands on hips. He's maybe still not recovered.
But he is a former running back though.
Former being the key word there. I was a former running back until I started playing American football. And they told me no. Back when people used to call me Chris. Chris, no, you can't do it.
And Apache coming up for their new formation here for them today. This game, oh, no, not new. Second time and empty. And the pass
Ben's looking.
to number 81, who's been tipped up by number 4 there. Number 4 being Mr. James Witchell.
I tell you what, it wouldn't surprise me if in this second half we see Thomas have a big breakaway play or potentially even a touchdown. All of these passes that are getting thrown to him, there's either someone there or they're going off the fingertips. I'm predicting it. Nostradamus is predicting a big play for Thomas in the second half.
And we're coming out to trips right. Number 89, 16, 5 to the trip side.
And Thomas on an island all by himself.
And it's a toss right to Ed Green. Being tackled down by number 27 and 2, Sean Tapping and Daniel Lewis. And it's a 4th down here. If I was Somerset, I'd be using a timeout here to save the clock.
Yeah, 4th. No timeout from the Wyverns.
Interesting decision there.
I can hear some of the fans, Wyverns faithful, calling for one, but alas, they're not.
Maybe we'll get another 75 rushing play.
Look at him, he's ready to go. Wow, I tell you what, John, that play from Huggins, that was sensational.
It was indeed.
Timeout call for Bristol. Number 2 there of the Wyverns was maybe the most animated I've seen.
It's Sean Tapping from my time playing with him. Oh.
So 55 seconds left. Bristol 2 timeouts left. It's always really when you're watching the coach talk to the punter about something, you get worried that we're going to see a. I don't think we are.
You never know.
We're having a conversation.
And we are back in play, ladies and gentlemen. Number 2, the long snapper there, getting set.
Alex Moorfield, a long snapper. Bit of a high snap.
Oh, a very high punt there for Jack. It's taking a Bristol bounce though.
Just getting it away. You know, how many seconds left? Maybe 50. All 3 timeouts for the Wyverns though. You're going to be looking to throw caution to the wind here. You've got your half-time break. You can readjust. There's some things they obviously need to talk about. The throwing game, there's just some pieces missing.
There's, run game. You need to get the block set up correctly. Make sure things are set in place. Here we come out. A new receiver on the close side here, number 23, Richard Davis here, joined by 88, Tommy Weeks. And coming out in a stretch play to 21. He's getting tackled by 32 there from the Bristol.
32 there with a great one.
Excuse me.
Romaine there with a tackle there. Right at the thighs, right at the thighs.
That is how you get taught to tackle, right at the thighs. Aim for the thighs. And
here we go.
Timeout for Somerset there.
Yeah, not too much of a surprise there. Looks like to me a gain of something. Half, a quarter. There's a gain there.
Yes.
We've seen a bit of success on a stretch play in the past for the Wyverns. Not there.
Not there at the time.
Maybe time to spice it up. Double reverse now.
You never know, that could be in their playbook.
Here we go.
Back in play.
I'm going to still say 2nd and 10. It's close to the 10 and it is a 9.
And we have a play pass to Tommy there, diving catch for a 0-yard gain. And a timeout called again by Jack for Somerset.
Going to be a gain of 1. Okay, sorry. You just flashed up something a bit technical on the screen there and I got a bit worried.
Ah.
But it doesn't seem that we've lost anything, so
Well,
sorry for the silence there. I got a bit worried, ladies and gentlemen.
let's hope
Gain
the internet
of-
has not dropped.
Gain of 1. No, we'd know if it had. We'd know if it had. I'm not worried about it. Gain of 1 here. 3rd and 1. Potentially the Wyverns' last chance. You're going to want to punt it away. You're not going to go for on a 4th down.
And pass here. Ooh, 32
Just
nearly.
there's no one there. Clock is going to stop.
And it is a punt for the Somerset offence. Or is it?
Seems to be number 15. Their QB is staying on the field. Now, hang on. We're getting a change of personnel, it looks like.
Oh, the offensive line's still staying on.
Okay.
Offense is staying on them.
What's your thoughts on this?
You know what? It's the end of the half. Why not launch it? We've got nothing to lose here. Go into the half with either a 1st down, got 1 more timeout left. They can still mount a 50-yard drive.
But I think the Apache got the momentum enough that they could
They do.
potentially even put 3 on the board. They've got 2 timeouts.
They have
They
indeed.
can make something happen.
An emotion around the backfield and I've lost the ball.
Reverse.
Yeah, reverse. And that is a loss.
98 and 63 there. Jonathan Edwards on the tackle there, making sure there's no 1st down.
And the Apache offense coming out. Do you reckon they'll kneel it or do you reckon they'll go try and get 3 points here?
I think you might as well try and get. I think the momentum's on the side of the Apache. They've got 2 timeouts. You might as well try and at least try and get it to within range. Because it's like what you said there for the ones, you know. You might as well throw it down there, put something on, make something special. Doesn't happen. If you're the Apache, you might as well try and put 3 more on the board.
Indeed. And do you know what that
Or
play...
let's say 3 on the board. They could very well try and put 7 on the board.
Yeah, they could indeed. And we've got Trey to our left being ushered here by Amir. Ball being snapped.
Bit of a low
Passing
one.
play. Ben rolling out.
He's
The
looking for
wide open
something.
man. And knocked out at the last minute by
and
number 17.
And the Apache sideline cannot believe it. That was probably as far away as a play can possibly be
Yes.
from us. So
Oh, that's the end of the half there, ladies
there
and
we
gentlemen.
go. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, 14-0 the score here to the Bristol Apache over the Somerset Wyverns. So we're just going to have a quick chat about this before we go into the break. Still fairly evenly matched. A big breakaway play for the Apache and a mistake from the Wyverns have put the Apache on the board.
Yeah.
What needs to change here for both teams? For the Apache to put some more points on the board and for the Wyverns to get some on the board and potentially even mount a comeback.
Well, from the Bristol sideline, they just need to maintain strong, long drives, drain the clock out so they can get that win. And then on the Somerset, they need a quick score coming out of the half. Quick turnover as Apache get the ball. Turnover, maybe even a pick 6, which will help them help their momentum and get something on the board for them, and hopefully provide a spark in the Wyverns offense and the whole locker room.
Because here's the thing, I'm not going to sit here and say, but I think the Somerset Wyverns heads are down. I don't believe
No,
that they
not at
are.
all, no.
I believe that they can still do it. And I believe that there is something there because this game has been very competitive.
Yes, indeed.
And it wasn't for, again, a break play, a great break play, not taking anything away from green, but also a mistake for the Wyverns.
Yes, crucial mistake there.
So as far as I'm concerned, it's still fairly evenly matched, but the question is, can these halftime talks generate some changes, put some more points on the board for the Apache, and hopefully mount a comeback for the Wyverns? But I tell you what, this has been a good game so far here in Somerset. I'm going to run you through some of the scores that we have. If anyone's got any, please do tell me. Need to get it up. The scores, those. Okay. So, full time. The Northants Knights defeat the Shropshire Revolution 14-0. The Blitz B is currently 45-0 up against the Norwich Devils. That's a big one. Into the fourth, the Cambridgeshire Cats 27, the Blitz 20. Hearts 20, Solent 10 with 5 minutes left to play. Let's see what else we've got. Blackhawks winning 17-0. Half time, Wolves 14, Vikings 14. That was an hour ago. And I think that's realistically all we've got. Sorry. Here we go. 10-9 in Colchester versus Swindon.
That was a close
Colchester
game.
leading that with 3 minutes left. Luke Clark keeping us informed there. That was good. I'll try and have a look at Tamworth versus Manchester.
Well, I'll go on the live stream for that one.
That's what I'm doing. So if you just wait, I can tell you. And we can stop and have our
Half-time snack.
half-time snackeroonies. Come on. I believe 24-0. There you go. That's what I've got. Dan Pell keeping us 14-0. Shropshire Rev, Dom Sims, unbelievable. So, ladies and gentlemen, me and Jordan are going to have a quick break. That's what we will join you. We'll get back to you in just a little bit. Scoreline at halftime here in Somerset. Bristol Apache 14, Somerset Wyverns 0. Right, we will catch you in just a little bit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you join us back here in Taunton for this second half of this SFC 1 West matchup between the Apache and the Wyverns. It's currently 14-0 to the Apache. Can the Wyverns get something going? But they will be kicking it away to the Apache.
And a big boot there from Tom to number 27 of the Apache. He drops it.
And Lee Hayden there drops it, but he's running to the right. 27 on 27, 17 going round.
And number 98, Harry Fairclough.
I tell you what, from bobbling it on the floor to getting it just past their own 30, looking like the 32 for the Apache to start this. Obviously this game, if you've just come into the half, I'll tell you what, this game has been very, very even. The scoreline might not suggest that. First score for the Apache was very much due to a high snap by the Wyverns, recovered by the Apache on the 4-yard line, then taking it in for a touchdown. The next one, Ed Green for the Apache, had a great run, put it in the end zone, but I'd say that play explosive, but not indicative of the game. This game has been very, very defensive. Both teams have not really been able to get much going, but you'd have to say momentum is on the side of the Apache.
Motion here from number 10 from the right. Play action to number 10. Ball gets
just over the head of Nathan Lester, number 10 there for the Apache. But they've had their halftime oranges. Hopefully a halftime chat, maybe getting something going. I think it's going to be interesting to see what Somerset can do. Both defences have been absolutely sensational so far today. We'll say the sun has gone in slightly windy here in Taunton. I'm happy I'm not wearing shorts, unlike my co-commentator Jordan, who is wearing the Gloucestershire Gladiators Classic shorts only.
Short shorts.
And
a
it's a
stretch to Ed Green here, number 8, takes down the outside, takes it to the edge, and jumps over 17.
And a first down here, you'd have to say, first quarter, these plays weren't happening. Second quarter, they started again. And speaking of that, might be good if I change the old Qs, because I didn't change it from Q1.
It's now Q3, my friend.
I know, we've got that in now. The Ed Green really is the X factor here in this game as a whole.
Indeed he is.
He's finding lanes, he's breaking tackles, and he's making scores for a big first down there for the Apache.
Leading the MVP race of the game, I would
Oh,
say.
100%. It's Ed Green all over.
And we're coming out on a queen set here, or king set rather. And a pass to number 10, Nathan Lester. And it gets wrestled down by number 27 and 8 of the Wyverns
I
defense.
tell you what, we've only had like about 5 plays here in the second half, but I'm impressed by this Bristol Apache offense as they've managed to get another first down. In the first half, it seemed as though the first downs were actually quite rare for both teams.
Indeed.
But the Apache have come out styling here. They've obviously thought this through as they are now down to, it looks like the Wyverns 35.
And the Bristol offense coming out here again in their pro set, 2 backs in the backfield with a tight end to the right, and handing off to Sean Griff, number 26, tackled by number 57 and 67 rather, and 8 of the Wyverns.
Going to be a gain of 2, it looks like here, for Griff.
Tuesday.
Huh?
2. I should not have had a
Sorry?
fizzy drink.
Don't burp into the microphone. Bloody, this geezer, he don't know. Anyway, going to be a 2nd and 8 now for the Bristol squad.
Spread set up here. Ball gets snapped. Fens looking right, looking left. Deep
It's up
for
in the air.
number 10. Just missed there.
No good. 3rd and 8 now for the Apache. Definitely putting more into this throwing game, I feel like, Bristol. But Ed Green, number 8 for the Apache, is the man to watch.
I hear the Bristol offence come out. And another pro back, once again, with a new running back, number 2 in the backfield.
Number 2, Alex Moorfield.
And they've been handing off to that man, Ed Green, been tackled down by 27.
Great.
Dan Lewis.
Tell you what, great tackle there from 27
Yes.
of the Wyverns.
Daniel Lewis, the defensive captain, one of the defensive captains of the Wyverns, the other one being Sean Tapping.
So
Safety.
here we go. Looking like a 4th and 6.
And they are punting as Fenn goes off. Oh no.
Looks like the Apache are going for this. Fenn looks like he's had a play called in.
Fenn and Nathan coming in here into the huddle for Bristol.
Okay, interesting. A 4th and 6.
Very aggressive play call here from Coach Gary.
Setting the tone here are the Apache.
And Bristol come out in a 11 formation. 2 to the left, 2 to the right with 1 as a tight end. Pass here, Fenn escapes
Oh, and it looks
down
like
the
I think he's
field.
got that.
And he takes it for a
And it looks like
good game.
Looks like he jumped over some people. That's going to be a good old gain and a first down for the Apache. Now this is a bit more of the football that we were expecting here.
It is now the, Bristol offence on the 10-yard line.
Again, momentum looks like it's going to that nice Bristol Grayling Madden momentum meter, the Sport Tech momentum meter, not the Madden momentum meter. It's definitely grey for the Apache. Surprised I've not done that more, considering that I did the Aztecs game
Yeah,
last year.
I mean, very.
And we're doing them
quarter
this
three.
year, ladies and gentlemen.
Will you be there?
Me? Will I be there? Doing what? The Aztecs games?
Yes.
Good question.
We've got trips to the right
I
side.
might be going on a trip during the Aztecs. No,
Oh.
okay.
Anyway, trips to the right, motioning from number 19 here. And a little
Fenn's
ball
looking.
in there. That's
whoa.
knocked out in the last second.
Wow, looked like he was right there. Maybe a bit too much momentum going into that slide. Knocked it from his chest.
That was a very good ball there by Fenn.
It's still second and 10, not quite second and goal.
No.
So if
And
you can
Nathan
split
comes.
those-
Oh, and a rogue foot soccer ball has been thrown into play here.
Wouldn't surprise me if you're on the Bristol Island. They're just going to pop it. Okay, here we go.
Ryan Langstone, single receiver to the right. Pro formation here. And they hand it off to number 2. 2 versus 2. And gets tackled down by number 89.
And
I
Moorfield
believe.
there, number 2 for the Apache with a good gain.
Mitchell Dare there with the tackle.
Looking like a 3rd and 2 now as the Apache edge ever closer to the Wyverns end zone.
What would you do here? Would you pass it? Or would you run it up the middle?
I'd run it up the middle. The yardage isn't too much. Realistically, if you're here, you're probably going to be going for it on 4th.
Oh yes, you have to.
you
Number
could kick
19
it.
single.
Or you could kick it.
Oh, never mind. Ryan Langstone, single receiver to the left. Number 89 being followed by number 2, Sean Tapping. Ball gets snapped.
Going for a throw.
Ben's going to run out of the pocket. Oh, just off the fingertips of number 89 there.
TJ Ajayi there, just going off the fingertips. Now, are they going to go for the field goal, or are they going to be going to put this in?
Ben
Yeah, if number 17 for the Apache's not going off, then you can. It's a dead giveaway.
he's the holder as well, though.
Yeah, but number 5's not on the field.
That is true.
He's not even the kicker. Number 22 is. Oh. Yeah, but they are going for it. Look.
Well, yeah. Do we see a little brotherly shove here, maybe?
There's not enough men in the backfield, I don't think.
Ryan Langstone out to the right there. And a give to number 2.
Moorfield.
Tackled in.
But you know what? I think that's going to be a first down.
Indeed, they are signalling for a timeout.
No, there's a flag from the
Yes, I
official
see
on
it.
our sideline. Could be brutal for the Wyverns if it's on them.
It may be, as it was. Oh, here we go.
Oh. And offside on the Wyverns, and that is going to be a first down
Fresh set down.
for the Apache, and they are right on the edge, right on the precipice of scoring. Wouldn't surprise me if we see a score right here.
And we go in the pro back, given to number 2 there. Number 8, Kieran Hopley there. Oh,
More. Hold on. We're waiting for the call.
I got faked.
Waiting for the call. I'm waiting for a mirror. Waiting for a whiteout ref to put his hands up in the air. They're having a discussion. They're looking at it. Moorfield number 2 could put another touchdown on the board for the Apache. We're going to wait and see. Refs are having a chat.
Good old chinwag.
I'm not down at that end. You're not allowed to show them film. Did you know that?
Yes. Yes, I did know that.
So here we go. Difficult to.
I didn't see any of the refs signal for a touchdown, so maybe.
I
Oh, here we
believe
go.
I saw the far sideline. Okay. Replay the down. A bit of a rogue whistle there, it seems. So no loss of down here for the Apache.
No.
They're going to have another chance to put it in to the end zone. As Moorfield comes off,
For number 7. I
Luke
think.
Holloway, number 7, comes in for the Apache. Here we go now.
Bristol
Apache
coming out in that pro set once again.
Apache trying to take this to a three-score lead. Very, very difficult to come back from.
They'll be giving it to number 7. And be
Holloway's
stopped
looking.
there by number 8, Kieran Hopley of the Wyverns.
Tell you what,
Good little goal on stand we're having here right now, isn't it?
I understand, but they have got to do it
Yes.
3 more times. Can the Apache cook something up? As it looks like we are getting Moorfield back in for Holloway, 2 and 7. With a little swap
Do you
again.
not know why they're not giving it to Ed Green? He is that star man for the Apache offense.
Would not surprise me if
that-
this ball is about to go into the hands of number 8.
We're in the Queen's formation, I think. I can't tell. No, pro, and it is
Yeah.
given to number 8. And he gets stopped.
Hang on,
And
we're waiting for a signal. Apache think they've got it. The
And-
referees are converging on the point.
there's a third, been signalled a third down there by one of the
Tell you what, this is very, very
This is
impressive
it, yeah.
from the Wyverns.
third down here given by Amir. A very little nice goal on stand, proving that the
But I tell you
Wyverns
what,
defense is
The Apache again. These drives doesn't look like they're losing any yardage.
here.
One
They come
more.
out again.
Okay, I was putting all my money on Ed Green there. I would have lost it.
But yeah, once again, coming out in the pro formation, you have to give it to that man once again. The Wyverns showing pressure here. I would say brotherly shove-ish,
That
and
looks like
a
it's in.
touchdown.
There we go. You know, it seems like just a matter of time. You give a team 5 attempts to get it into the end zone from that distance away. It doesn't surprise me that it's there, as the Apache now have a 20-0 lead. As Baines is going to look some ball. I don't know if they could go for 2. I think Baines.
Right, Fenn and 22.
Yep, so Baines is looking to
Yep.
kick it through 21. Tell you what, I feel like the gap, I know it's only 7 points, but the gap between coming back from a 2-score deficit and a 3-score deficit
Two very different things.
is huge. It's absolutely huge.
And we have it here. Oh, and
Still-
that's through. Yep. Bit of a botched field goal there, but still three scores down are the Somerset Wyverns.
It's very difficult. Like, I think that even with 2 minutes left on the clock, there's a realm in which you can come back from a 2-score
Yes.
deficit. A 3-score deficit is
A bit more difficult. But we still have a whole quarter and a half, I'll say.
But realistically, if you are the Wyverns, you have got to score on this drive.
100%.
You've got to score on this drive. And can they do it as the man who just kicked the extra point through Baines is going to be looking to push it all the way back to 48 and 17. You are back to receive for the Wyverns.
And here we go. Baines signaling his men, booting that ball down the field to number 17. We're going to see a switch. No, number 17 keeps it off the switch. And number 98, there's the tackle, 24 for Bristol, taking that man down.
But, good return.
Very good.
Let's see
Bit
what
of
that...
And a new QB for the Somerset Wyverns coming in here, number 18 here, Joseph Crabb, coming in as the new helmsman of the Somerset Wyverns offense. Could this be the man to spark the offense to get them a good drive and into a place to score?
Well, I need to see him first.
That's why I asked.
I need to see him first. Don't get me wrong, you need to add a little bit of spice. You need to add a little bit of spice in here. Could he be the man to do it?
Bit of a tight formation here.
Oh, we're certainly going to see.
Given out to number 21, Ross. And stop there for a minimal gain.
Looks to me there lots of horizontal running, not
Instead
so
of
much
vertical.
vertical running. Yeah, that looks like it's going to be just a gain of 1 for the Wyverns. That stinks.
What stinks?
That drink.
It's peach, mate.
Yeah, but it's like really artificial peach.
Oh, no comments.
I can get the comments up. All of them about how much they don't like you. Here we go. 2nd and 9 for the Wyverns. With their new QB in. Is it going to
Motion
be the
from
first pass of the
Ben
game for him?
There's a reverse to Ross.
And just a swarm of Apache there. 27th, 99 and 98.
3rd and 7.
Simon Rooney, Chris Hutchinson both aiding in that tackle there. 8?
No, 7 I said.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I don't know what game you're watching. Yeah, so 3rd and 7 here for the Wyverns.
And we're coming out.
Can we see the first throw attempt from Crabb?
And we do indeed. And a deep ball here to number 14, Tom Bowering.
Tell
just
you what,
off the fingertips.
Tell you what, that was a good ball.
Yeah, just a bit too much heat.
Again, the wind is blowing on the ball. Potentially could have put a bit more.
Could that be a factor?
Punting unit comes on.
Motion from number 8 here. Bit of a high snap, very good caught from Tom there. Boots that away into the middle. And a nice little Bristol bounce there. Wyvern bounce there, sorry.
27's looking to return it.
And number 68 there with the tackle. One of the offensive linemen there on punt.
I wouldn't say that he tackled him there. I think he tripped over his own players.
Number 68 there, Emmanuel Davis.
Yeah, I think he tripped over another Apache player's foot there. Personally, okay, it's not a big deal.
No.
It's not a big deal, but that's what I think happened there.
Tackle stat is a tackle stat after all.
Yeah, I'll let him have it.
And we've got a king formation here for the Bristol offence.
And they're starting on their own 28, it looks like.
And given to number 16 there, around the outside.
Going in and out.
Being tackled by number 4 for the Somerset Wyverns. James Witchell there coming in with the tackle.
Calvert, number 16, with a good run. Looks like it's going to be a 9-yard gain. I'm going to say no, it's going to be an 8-yard gain. But the Apache have come out here and they're cooking. They are cooking.
It shows that. Do you know what they did at half time? They locked in.
They locked in, and that's key. I'd say like the best thing that you could do is lock in.
Yes. And we've got Trey left here for the Bristol offense. With 81 single receivers to the right. Motion from 16 here.
Griff in the running back position.
And it's a pass here. They're looking to escape. Going up the middle. Being tackled there by number 51, Matt Bird.
And that's going to be more than enough for a first down. They're going to have, I'm going to say, a gain of 6 on the play there.
Oh, in the sun.
It's so difficult because I don't think that the first half the first half Wyverns,
Yes.
I don't think they played a bad game.
No, not at all.
But I think the Apache have had a conversation at half time, managed to pinpoint some of the weaknesses of this Wyverns offense, and they're now consistently getting these first downs.
Here we go. Trey left once again. Motion from number 16. And they're giving it off to number 26, Sean Griffin, who gets tackled by number 27, Daniel Lewis.
Daniel Lewis there being a name that is mentioned a lot on commentary here today.
Number 98, Harry Fairclough, comes into the game, taking out number 67's of the Wyverns.
Looking like,
And there's a man just walking through the end zone.
I believe he's a photographer, but can't be walking through the game.
Trips right here. Number 5, Jack Waite. Number 7, Luke Holloway. And number 18.
With Moorfield as the running back.
Pass here to Jack. Caught there for a
Gain of 4.
gain of 4, yeah.
Looking like, oh no, gain of 3.
Gain of 3. Third and short here. Ed Green checking into the game for a run up the middle, I would say.
Is that what you're going to put your money on?
I will put the money in my wallet on it.
Oh gosh.
We'll buy another cheeseburger.
I was about to do a cheeseburger review, but we're in the middle of a game.
And Bristol coming out here with their pro formation. Ed Green and number 2. Giving it to number 2. Outside run here.
Moorfield's running.
Moorfield
And he breaks
taking it
through.
up the field. Tackled there by number 31.
And it's another first down for the Apache.
Tackled by Richard Howlett there.
Apache just simple plays. Simple plays.
Simple but effective.
Getting the ball 3-4 yards, getting these first downs. First downs seems to be a premium in the first half. The Apache are just taking them now.
Time out here. End of the third quarter. Wow.
So Q4 dawns on us now. And any hope the Wyverns have for coming back is slowly drifting away. There's still time, but they need something big here. They're going to want to put some points on the board. Now, I would say, again, this is very much maybe speaking a bit too forward into the future. Let's say the Wyverns leave here with 0 points. I still think the Wyverns have played an impressive game.
They have indeed, yes.
You know, but the way that I think about it is this. It's the first game of the season. Kansas City Chiefs, they lost their first game of the season.
They did. Could they go on to Britball this year, the Somerset Wyverns? Who knows? Coming into the last quarter now. Apache 21-0 up against the Somerset Wyverns.
And a fresh set of downs here. They're in Somerset's territory, looking like it's going to be on the 47-yard line of the Wyverns.
And an 11 formation here for Bristol. Ben takes the ball as a pass, looks to pass. Number 81 finally gets that grab he's been looking for all game.
I wanted it to be a much bigger return. I saw it coming. But a gain is a gain. Looking like it's going to be a gain of 3 there for Thomas.
Bristol come out here with their 11 formation. 2 receivers to our left, tight end, and solo receiver Jack Waite to our right against number 48.
7 yards on the books.
And a run here to number 2 on the right.
And Moorfield's looking. He jumps over his own man.
Number 17 and number 8 there with the tackle on number 2. That is a gain of about 6.
So here we go. It's going to looking like a 3rd and 1 for the Apache. Again, it's like the Apache just playing good, simple football.
Yeah, simple but effective.
And it's
runs,
it's working.
And number 91 on receiver here. That is an odd receiver number. A ball given it to Sean. Runs up the middle for another first down on the Bristol.
Just a gain of 2, but again that results in a first down Apache. And with every run, the clock is ticking away for the Wyverns.
If I was Bristol here, I would be waiting until Amir is ushering them to hurry up, then snapping the ball.
You might as well.
Train the game out. And Trey Wright we have here. My bag's fallen over. And a pass here from Fenn.
Number 2 was right there, but Fenn's...
Oh, Fenn's run for everyone. Number 17 there with a good tackle on Fenn.
But again, enough for a first down here.
Indeed.
Don't get me wrong, I don't think that was probably designed.
No, not at all.
But another first down, and that's going to take the Apache to the
17.
To the Wyverns 17-yard line.
12.5 minutes, guys.
There you go. 12.5 minutes left in this week 1 matchup between the Wyverns and the Apache.
Trey Wright coming here for the Bristol offence. Ed Green in the backfield. Motion here from Luke. It's been giving to Ed here, running up the middle. Ball's out! Ball is out!
I think that might be a recovery for the Apache.
If so, that is a very good recovery there. And 2 injuries we have here.
Looks like we've got a couple of injuries. We're going to plan away for thankfully what's been, knock on wood, a fairly injury-free game.
Indeed.
But again, a great recovery from, I'm fairly certain they've given it. And a great recovery from the Apache there. Could have flipped momentum there for the
Indeed.
Wyverns.
We're going to, when play resumes, we will be in the Wyverns, inside the 5 of the Wyverns defence here.
As the injured Apache walks off under his own power. But we still do have a Wyvern down. Let's have a look to see what the scores are around
The league and the Somerset Wyvern player coming off under his own accord.
Very
Number
good.
67 there, coming off the field. When play resumes, we will be on the Wyvern 3-yard line. And here we are, Fenn coming back into the Bristol huddle. With them sprinting out to that ball in what looks like to be the Bristol Pro set here.
Having a chat.
Switching the running backs, maybe it's going to go to that man, number 8. It's a pass play, double fake to number 87, who drops it in the end zone. A very crucial mistake there.
But it's going to be a 2nd and goal here for the Apache. Cambridgeshire Cats get the blitz 34-28. The Sandwell Steelers beat the Lee Miners 25-23. South Wales 19, Bournemouth 8. As it stands, we're going to lock back in right now.
Yes, time to lock in. And given to number 8, Ed Green on the out, and tackled by number 8, Kieran Hopley, on the outside run there by Ed. No gain by the looks of things.
We saw it last time. These Wyverns know how to do a goal line stand.
They did.
They're doing it now. It's 3rd.
Last time they did let Bristol score on the 3rd down marker.
Interesting.
And it's 3rd down once again here for Bristol.
Wow, what a great stat from Jordan.
Coming out in their 11 formation with Ryan Langstone, single receiver to the left. Motioning over to Trey. And motioning back number 7 here. There's a pass, looking for number 7, Luke Holloway, who catches it and scores.
Just beautiful. He was dancing into the end zone like walking on a tightrope.
That is now 27-0.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're going to go for a field goal.
And Baines is looking to put it through. This Apache squad coming out of the half is just a completely different team.
And a bit of a botch snap there. Toe punt, it looks like a toe punt there.
But he got it. 28-0 the score here in Taunton. Yeah, the Apache coming out of this half, they've not tried to overcomplicate things. They've just been running good, simple plays, getting the downs. You get downs, you get touchdowns as well.
LeBron has been.
9:56. You don't ever want to say it, but 4 goals. 4 goals is a bit. It's a bit.
With 9 minutes to go.
9 minutes. Strange things have happened, but it's going to be difficult.
Here we go. Kick off here from number 22, ushering his men.
Baines looking for the boot.
Good boot here to number 17, decides to leave it, picks it up, gives it to 88, Tommy Weeks, takes it up the sideline for a good gain there.
Good gain there from 88.
That is given Wyverns field into the Apache territory by the looks of things, just about.
It's also given the Wyverns some life here. Want to put some points on the board.
Yes. Even if they don't come out today with the win, it still would be good to see them get some points on the board to show that their offense can produce points.
That is it, him.
And here comes Crab with the play call.
Wind is blowing at the back of the Wyverns.
And we've got a new set of players in the backfield here. Ball's been dropped, been picked up by number 18 there.
That is Crab, is it not?
Yes, it is Crab. Number 82, a new man in the backfield. Well, we've had him before for one play. Number 82 being Alex Rule.
So it's going to be a loss of 3 for the Wyverns.
And number 35 as the fullback here. Mac Wells.
What can the Wyverns cook up here? They're
And
behind
it
the
is
sticks.
a run to number 82, right around the outside, and being tackled by 42. Ball comes out. The ref's taking away as the ball being down. And a flag.
Mike Brooks there on the tackle for the Apache.
And a late bit of flag there. Maybe some afters that we did not see.
Well, we're all the way over here, Jordan.
True that. And the Bristol Apache being forced to get back from the sideline of the pitch by the referees.
So, 15-yard there.
And
15-yard penalty there for the
Maybe.
Wyverns
maybe the momentum
on the Apache
for the
Wyverns.
Maybe this is the bit of momentum that Somerset need to get a score on the game.
Let's see where that's going to end up. Looks like it's going to be on the 32.
And number 1, Tyler Johnson coming in here for number 35. And 2 receivers to the right in a queen formation here for the Wyverns. And it is a pass here, a very quick ball to number 14. Not enough juice on that one this time. Just falling short of Tom Baring there. Wyverns clearly going for a bit more of a passing offence, considering they are 4 scores down.
Need to conserve that clock. We want to put some more points on the board, but also, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
New quarterback in, testing his capabilities. And we come out here in the 11 formation, a tight 11 formation here, suggesting a run.
High
And it's
snap.
like a high snap. QB rolling right, and just throws it out of bounds. In my opinion, he was outside of the tackle box.
Well, oh,
Got it
hold
back
on.
to the line of scrimmage. And they're not giving that as intentional
Nope.
grounding, which I did not think it was.
So, for me, it's looking like a 3rd and 9.
Yes, I do agree with that. And here comes Crab into the huddle.
You think, like, realistically, are you going to be going for this? Probably.
Yes.
On the 4? Yeah, you probably are.
Maybe a simple run up the middle, get some yardage for an easy completion for the first down on 4th down. As we are in the Queen's formation, 2 receivers to the right. And it is a pass here to number 1
Just
it was
going.
aimed for.
Going over the head of number 1. Awful catch by the ref there. Dropped that as well.
Good thing he's a ref and not a receiver.
So here we go. Somerset are going for it here. What you'd expect, but they need something special. Is there magic in the air here in Somerset? Is there sorcery in Somerset for a completion here?
We'll
And a
see
conversion
what
on this 4th down.
Jack Mullins calls for the Somerset Wyverns here. But I don't think he is the offensive play caller here. And the Somerset defence being told to lid up as the offence prepare for this 4th down. 2 receivers to the right in a close-knit formation, tight end, and single receiver to the left. And it is a lofted ball in that.
2-0-1, snap again, still a bit high, going up towards the face cage as the Wyverns defence is now on the field and the Apache take over. It's going to be interesting to see how much time is left on the clock if you are the Apache. I imagine it's going to be run.
Run heavy.
Run.
Give it to that star man, Ed Green.
one looks like it's going to be going with the Apache here. As far as I'm concerned, I know it's early, but I think Ed Green is going to get the MVP of the day from us.
And it's a screen here to number 16. It breaks the tackle from 17, coming down the sideline here.
Don't hit the camera.
And number 4, James Mitchell there. James Mitchell, sorry. No, Witchell.
And that is Calvert there. With a great game. Shows that the Apache aren't slowing down. We thought maybe it's going to be run, run, run. Drain this clock out. They're saying, no, no, no. Looks like it's going to be on the 26-yard line of the Wyverns.
And a bit of confusion in the backfield here of where to go. And it is trips left for the Apache. Number 91 single receiver.
86 in motion for the Apache.
Motion here from 86. And it is a pass here from Fenn.
Just over the head of 86. So
7 minutes left.
7 minutes remaining in this week 1 matchup in the SFC 1 West.
There's a run here to Sean Griffin. Up the middle, tackled there by number 51 and 27 of the Wyverns defence.
Manchester,
Yeah.
So the Manchester Titans beat the Tamworth Phoenix 34-28. In a big game in the Prem as Manchester looked to start this, or they did start their season on Friday, they looked to try and take another championship. At some point, I'm not sure when, but Manchester will be going off to Stockholm.
Oh. Oh, another timeout here for Bristol.
There you go, they can have a chat, you know. The Apache look like they're just going to want to prove some dominance here. It's week 1, get people worried. We know that South Wales have beaten Bournemouth in this division already. Slight change of personnel here from the Wyverns.
Number 89 coming here from number 47. 89 being Mitchell Dare and Oliver Brew coming
Good
off
name. Okay, Somerset Wyverns burger review.
Out of 10?
Yeah,
3.
I'd give it a 4.
Very dry bread.
Very dry bread, yeah. Yeah, especially with a man with no water and you've got to talk on stream for an hour.
We can't even go to a shop on the way back. Sunday, 4 o'clock.
Oh.
It does look
South
like
Wales beating Bournemouth 19-8. The Vikings beating the Wolves 23-14.
it does look like a brand new offensive lineman here for Apache, maybe getting some people, the second stringers, some time on the field.
Fenn's
Pass
looking.
here. He's looking, and he can't find anyone. He's escaping up the middle, being tackled by number 2, Sean Tapping there. Once again, and that is another name that's come up today on the Wyverns defence. Number 2, Sean Tapping. 4th down here for the Bristol offence.
It's been really interesting to see what Somerset are doing in their next set game. They'll try and get up who they're going to be playing not next week, maybe next week. I don't know. Okay, another timeout called here by Bristol.
Bristol trying to run the score up maybe. And there's 5 minutes 20 left in the quarter.
.5:20 remaining. So next week, the Wyverns will be welcoming the South Wales Warriors to Victoria Park. South Wales, again, we know they've just beaten Bournemouth. Bournemouth had a good run into the playoffs last year, beating Blitz B. I was there for that. A very, very good game. It's going to be interesting to see what the Wyverns can take away from that
Yes.
as they go into South Wales.
A lot of lessons learned, I can imagine, from today. Excuse me. And trips right here for us from Bristol. A motion here from Jack Waite. Fez looking to pass, escaping from the pocket, throwing to number 10, Nathan Lester, catching that for a first down.
So next week, the Apache will be at another team that was newly promoted in
Yes.
the Hereford Stampede.
Is that in Bristol or is that in Hereford?
That will be at Hereford. And Apache are going to be wanting to put on a run of beating these newly promoted squads.
Yes. Both away games as well?
Huh?
Both away games for the first 2 games of the
Yes,
season.
both away games.
Motion here by number 10. And a pass here from Fenn. A little fade route to number 5, Jack Waite.
Yep, and it seemed to be some PI there. As
Or
Jack,
holding.
Or holding as Jack Waite is complaining. Well, actually, if you look at it, the Apache have got all their away games as their first 4 games of the season.
Maybe that has something to do with the booking at SGS.
Potentially.
And Bristol rewarded with an automatic first down here due to that holding call.
Most yardage number 5's got today, I think.
A holding call?
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're going to be on the Wyverns 8-yard line now.
And single receiver to the left, number 14. And a blitz here from number 2. Out to number 10, Nathan Lester. Thrown at the ground by Fenn there. Three minutes and 35 seconds left in this game.
You know, you can just see now Apache want to make a statement as Leicester comes out and Calvert, number 16, comes in. But still, for me, it's Ed Green. He's the MVP. You can't change my mind. Don't even bother.
I'm not going to try.
No, stop trying to change my mind. And there is Ryan Langstone.
And it's a run here, number 16.
And Calvert's going.
And that is a score for the Bristol Apache. Which brings the score now to
34-0. Again, it's difficult. Like the second half Apache have been so different and so dominant in just running quite simple plays and getting it in.
Yes. They have executed all of their plays with efficiency, and when Fenn has not seen anything in the passing game, he's got that ability to scramble out the pocket.
But the thing is, though, I'm still not stood here on commentary saying, you know what, I'm disappointed by the Wyverns. I am
Neither.
slightly disappointed by the Wyverns, don't get me wrong, but I still think they've had some impressive stops
But yes,
so far. Don't get me wrong, I don't think it's going to be a season where the Wyverns are going to be, you know, winless.
no.
But again, you're starting out today just think about this. Just knock the rust off today.
That was a conversion as well by the kicking game.
But the problem is that you're saying stuff like that, that, you know, you shouldn't be feel too bad for the Wyverns. But it is now a running clock.
It is indeed.
Yes. I know
In the
we've
last 2-3 minutes of the game.
so there's not going to be too long left in this game
Unfortunately not.
for the Wyverns. Ones have got all their timeouts if they.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
So on the whistle, 3:25 running clock.
And it starts from now.
The Wyverns still got their timeouts if they want to try something. As Baines looks to boot it. Good ball.
All right. Number 88, Tommy Weeks looks to return the ball. Takes the ball, gives it to 17. Out on a little reverse. Getting tackled by 27 of the Bristol and some flags.
Flag from the far sideline official. Let's see what this is. Looks like it's going to be on the Wyverns, number 88.
Number 8.
8
Kieran Hopley there being charged.
with an illegal blindside block. And what was an okay return is now much worse for the Wyverns.
They will be starting on their own 12. Well, I just wait for the referee.
Yeah, I don't understand why you don't just wait for the ref.
Yep, on their own 18-yard line.
Yeah,
It's my second commentating game. Second game commentating.
you can just wait, it's fine. So here we go.
Wyverns offense coming out
Wyverns haven't
here.
got too long left with the running clock to try and put some points on the board here. But I'm going to expect there's going to be some throws from Crab.
Pass
He
here to number 87, Ben Shaw. And he gets out of bounds, tackled by number 3 and 9 there.
Michael Waddington there with a great tackle. Great tackle there from number 3, Waddington of the Apache. As the clock keeps ticking.
And we have
It's going to be a
2-minute warning.
2-minute warning here, not long left. So, I thought we could talk about it now.
Yes.
Yeah. Very, very even.
Yes.
Very, very even. But it just seems as though the Apache went away and they made those half-time adjustments, proving just how important those half-time adjustments are as that ball is thrown into the ground. There seems to be an Apache player down, and there is. Yeah, the Apache just came back out, started
After
running,
half-time.
started leaning more on that run
Run game.
especially with Ed Green, with Calvert, managed to get the score up from double their score
Yeah.
and more coming into this second half now, and they're going to be finishing this game with a W, taking it all the way back to Bristol as they go to Hereford next week.
That should be an interesting
take
game.
on the Stampede, whilst the Wyverns will be welcoming South Wales, and we do know that South Wales beat the Bournemouth Bobcats 19-8 today. So that's where it stands. Do you think there's stuff that Wyverns could take away from? The offense just didn't seem to be there. I know it's easy to say when there's no points on the board, but it just seems to be wasn't there. The defense, on the other hand, I feel
Showed a lot of resilience.
the defense for the Wyverns, I think, has been good, but sometimes you just need to grow into an offense, and it won't surprise me if that's what happens with the Wyverns as Crab
Run
hands it
here.
off to number 1.
And he gets a good
And a timeout call here. Timeout from the Wyverns. They still want to put some points on the board before the end. But for me, the man who has made this game really change, the man who's put a fair few points on the board, is number 8
Ed Green.
for the Apache, Ed Green. Running has been ferocious. he managed to swing that momentum around with his big breakaway in Q2. And I think that is very well may be what has kick-started the Apache's run of dominance so far today.
Indeed.
But it's been an interesting one. Certainly has been an interesting one. Again, I don't think it. I'm not leaving here thinking, Somerset Wyverns are a bad team.
No, not at all.
I do think the Somerset Wyverns have got something, but sometimes you've got to have some time to make it click, and I think that's what Somerset are going to need to do. As Crab throws it out.
88 Tommy Weeks. Out of bounds. Oh no, they're calling it.
And
timeout again for Somerset here.
Going to keep clocking here, our Somerset. Why not? As 6 o'clock looms here in 1 minute 5 seconds remaining here for the Somerset squad to put some points on the board. We'll go through them next week. I think next week. Where am I next week?
I don't know where you are.
That's a good question. Let's find that out. I was about to say I'm in Rushmore, but I don't think I'm in Rushmore. I think I'm in Rushmore the week after.
Have you got a week off?
No.
You off to Hereford?
Have I got a week off? No, I'm not off to Hereford. I'd like to be at Hereford. Hereford.
With the eyes emoji.
No, I am at Rushmore.
Ooh.
Almost a big... But the clock does still keep ticking. Yeah, so next week I will be in Rushmore. Actually, we'll all be in Rushmore. Sport Tank will be in Rushmore. We don't have another game. Hereford Stampede. 54 seconds remain. No timeouts for the Wyverns. We'll be at Rushmore versus Wembley Stallions.
Ooh.
And then the next game that I'm doing, on my lonesome, will be on the 28th as I go back to Oxford. As they take on Portsmouth. So Rushmore versus Wembley will be it. Hereford Stampede. Oh well.
So as the final 50 seconds are of this game, we'll see if
I've just got because they've got the Apache next week. Hereford are definitely going to watch this, aren't they?
You never know.
They probably are.
Let's see if Somerset can mount a little drive here. A
Good
long ball for 87.
Whoa!
What a catch by Ben Shaw!
And a great catch by Ben Shaw, but there's no timeout.
No, they are rushing to get this underway.
They need to get the snap down.
They need to clock this ball. Chains are running. Everyone is running. Everyone needs to make sure they're set. Clock the ball, A-team. Oh, high snap! It's not what you need. Throw it away. 87.
He's got 87 again.
And he's in bounds.
Keep going, faster, go on. Line, come on. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to see them put some points on the board because the Somerset have played a good game today.
Here we go, same formation, they are set, motion. Passing play once again to number 88, Tommy Weeks. Oh.
But they still, the clock doesn't stop. They've got to.
That is the end of
it.
Is that the end of the game?
They've got to keep. I think that's it. Helmets,
that's it.
Helmets are coming off.
Of the game, ladies and
I tell you what a great little flurry at the end there. But at the end of the day, the scoreline reads 35-0 to the Apache. The Apache going to Hereford next week to take on the Stampede, whilst the Wyverns are going to take on the South Wales Warriors, who we know beat the Bournemouth Bobcats 19-8. Again, we have spoken briefly about it. The second half Apache were a different squad. Different gravy. They came out, simple plays, running the ball. Ed Green, number 8, is our MVP of the 100%. Day. I do think, as much as it looks bad for the Wyverns, not a horrific showing. I think the scoreline makes the Wyverns look worse than they are.
Yes, I do agree. Realistically, they should be 28-0 down if there was no fumble with the snap in there. second quarter, I believe.
But there is something there with the defence for the Wyverns. But, you know, the offence, it does happen in Bristol.
Yes.
What you got to consider, ladies and gentlemen, is week one.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Plenty
you're
of
just
football left.
a little bit rusty. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to run down some scores for you.
You are indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be in Rushmore next week for the Rushmore Knights versus the Wembley Stallions. Hereford Stampedes.
Seems like you're wanting to out someone. Then.
No, I don't want to out anyone, just saying. They're definitely going to watch it. I don't mind. I'm not saying anything bad, I'm just upset. Not mad, just disappointed.
I'm cold. That's all right.
Well, we'll be in the car soon. Don't you worry.
And the team's coming out for their little handshakes at the end.
Yeah, I don't need you to commentate the handshakes, John. I'm coming up. Okay, let's get into these scores. No. No, that's not what I want. Okay, so 31-6 or 31-7 for East Kilbride.
Oh.
Okay. South Wales beating Bournemouth 19-8. We knew that. The Vikings beating the Wolves 23-14. The Cambridgeshire Cats beating the Blitz 34-28. The Steelers, Sandwell beating the Lee Miners 25-23. Seems like a pretty good game there. The Cheetahs beating the Thrashers 20-10. Let's have a look here. The Northampton Knights shut out the Shropshire Revolution 14-0. The Blitz B shut out the Norwich Devils 45-0. Let's see what else I've got. And the last one I've got out of Clyde Valley is 17-0 to the Blackhawks. That's not true. Let's see. So, the Colchester Gladiators also beat the Swindon Storm 17-9. Those are the scores that we've got, ladies and gentlemen. Week one, 34-0.
38.
38-0. You told me it was 38-24 earlier.
That may have been the wrong game then. I do apologise.
Cool. Thanks, mate. So, and the Manchester Titans beat Tamworth. What was it?
38-0.
38-0. Ladies and gentlemen, week one. It's in the books. You've all been waiting for week one. The rundown will be live tomorrow with Micah and Oz. We will catch you next week where we will be in Rushmore. Scoreline right now in Taunton. The Bristol Apache 35 and the Somerset Wyverns 0. So from Jordan
Goodbye.
and from Tebs, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you. Thank you very much for tuning in.